Don't you miss Wayne Dyer? Bill Maher and I have to talk. We have to. What is it? If you're religious, it says God. God has. You and I have to have a meeting. The society that we have right now. All right, come on. We are here from the English, and since the Pilgrims, men have been at level 1 of sexual abuse. Other countries, it doesn't matter, but like Saudi Arabia, their women are now driving. Oh, that's good. We're trying to get them to stop driving in this country for a long time, but only a joke. Come on, take it easy. Listen, I raised 2 girls, or they raised me. I had 2 sisters. I worked for women. I qualify a little bit. And I live with my ex-wife, so that'll teach you. One of the things I want to talk about is Oprah Winfrey. I think she's a very lovely person, good friend, great speaker, compassionate human being. And I think Oprah has got a lot of money, which puts her in a separate class of everything. People with a lot of money, I'll tell you what you ought to do. Let me tell you what we need from you. To you guys like the Koch brothers, however you want to say their name. The guys who are Walmart, Walden family, the Murdochs, the Bill Gates, all the guys that are on that scale where we know that we'll never be able to go. Most of us know that. At my age, I don't think I'm going to go unless I'm Colonel Parker. Then he was 95 when he created chicken, and then he kicked the bucket at 102. I may not be that fortunate, but let me make my point. What I think all these rich people ought to do, you want to know what you could do for America? Let me tell you what would be a great game changer, is to change the game. Take the Super Bowl and have no commercials. No commercials. Rich guys get together and pay for the game and give it to America as a gift. So we don't have to pay for tickets. We don't have to pay for cable. No commercials. And let us have a gift. This would be a wonderful gift to the American people. Why? Because it's the most gathered crowd of community in our country every year. And that's when you give that speech. When you have everybody's attention and when we're not being sold something else. Because you can't be selling me Pepsi Cola, Taco Bell, and all these cars and everything else that you want to, all the crap you want to load up, the Bud Lights, the Bud Heavies. None of those things would be important if we were watching a game that is paid for without any commercials, and then you can give us a message about blacks and women and how we should behave and sexual abuse. That's when you do it. You do it when everybody, and don't make the halftime entertainment Justin Timberlake and wait for somebody to have some accident or whatever. Look it. We need to all get together. Joel Osteen is a wonderful motivational speaker. He's not necessarily a religious guy. He's motivational, mostly like Norman Vincent Peale was, in that same bag as Robert Schuller. Tough times never last. Tough people do. And we got people who are inspiring, but they're not necessarily God, or not necessarily the divine, or the end of the chain of life. It depends on where you think you're going when this is all over. And have you noticed that there's no Brinks trucks following the casket? You know that. You've heard that before. And nobody takes it with them, but they do leave it sometimes to the wrong people. So if you're dying right now and you want to leave your money, that's Joey Reynolds. Listen, you Google me and your lawyer can get in touch with me. I'm easily accessible on Facebook. And the game changer, get that Super Bowl. Get it paid for by rich people and no commercials. Commercial free. Tell CBS to go hike. Do you think anybody cares that the game is on CBS or Fox or NBC or ESPN? Nobody gives a shit. Come on, just do it. Give us the gift of that game, a Super Bowl, and then give us your speech at halftime. And we'll all be happy. And then we may work on the real problem, which is to erase poverty. Because when you have money, you're a King Kong. Everybody needs to have money. How about that? It's a Reynolds rap.